And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live chat. It is January the 28th, 2024, and we are here for another Nerd In, which is basically rebranding write-ins.
Megan volunteered to kick us off and then froze. I'll take over. What's everyone working on tonight?
Edits for me.
Forever edits.
Forever edits.
I think we're doing my bullet journal spread for the week at first and kind of go from there.
Nice.
That's exciting.
Nice. I think I'm going to work on plotting today.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm going to crochet a bunch of cuddle bugs for Recorder.
Oh, they're so cute.
Megan said that the power went out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Just as she's introducing. Oh, my God.
We're all playing chicken before we started to see who was gonna like kick us off and do the intro, and Megan finally like, fine, I'll do it. And the universe is like, nope, you're not doing
you won't. That's so funny.
When she was kicking us off, I thought she was gonna say, like, happy Sunday, it's January 28th, and Taylor Swift made it to the Super Bowl. But it was not to be.
I want to report back. For those of you who follow along, which is most of you, we mostly have regulars. The Word Nerds have tasked me with watching some must-see movies that I've never seen. So last week I watched The Mummy, and I did very much enjoy it.
Megan looks like she's in an esoteric art film right now.
I wasn't even sure if she'd want to be put back in, but she just looked so like epic. I'm like, no, people have to see that.
Dramatic.
My power went out. I don't know what happened. I'm on my phone internet right now.
Please do an interpretive dance with your hands right now. There you go. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, the power's out on my whole street. I don't know what happened.
No.
So we'll
Kyra
see how
is
long
telling
I
us-
can stay on.
Kyra said you just watched The Mummy, and tell me.
I mean, I think you can all guess that I liked it. Like, adventure romance is very up my alley. Everyone in that movie is hot. Truly one for the buys.
Yes.
Very fun. A little like spookier than I was like, oh, there's like some straight up horror elements in this. I didn't mind them, but I wasn't necessarily expecting them either. I don't know why it's called The Mummy, but maybe should have expected some of that.
Some mummies, you know.
I kind of think the woman mummy, like, she was not in the wrong. Like
She did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Blameless.
Yeah.
Never.
Like even the really bad guy, I'm like, yeah, I'll cut you some slack, you know?
Understandably mad right now.
Yeah. I also would cause plagues and such. So yeah, big fan.
Relatable.
So yeah, let me know what movie I'm watching for February. We didn't like make a list when we were talking about it the first time. I feel like no one remembers what we even talked about, but
I don't remember what else.
Let's see. I think some of them were like Practical Magic, Clueless. I haven't seen either of those.
Both are excellent choices.
Yeah.
Well, you know I'm gonna say Practical Magic, obviously.
Okay. You can do Practical Magic for February.
So good.
I don't know. Maybe for February I need what's one of the classic rom-coms I've never seen.
Sleepy Hollow is also a good one. And Griswold said Sleepy Hollow.
Emma says Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, that also is what I've never
Not a classic
seen.
rom-com, but
Strange. Not exactly a romantic comedy, but you know. depends how you feel about Ian Malcolm, I guess, and his lounging. It's pretty romantic.
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be some. I feel like there's some major rom-com I've never seen that I really should, but if not, maybe Practical Magic for.
So good.
And Griswold wants to know if I wish I saw it 20 years ago, so I could have spent all this time rewatching it. I'm not a big movie rewatcher, so maybe that's less of a factor. It was kind of fun to like watch it in the like. I don't watch a lot of 90s movies, but when I do, it's always like a fun little. Oh yeah, this feels nostalgic, even if it's not something I've seen before.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I guess it would have been cool, but it also was kind of a treat to discover it in this day and age.
I think it holds up well.
Definitely.
It held up better than I thought a movie set in that location
Mm-hmm.
would hold up.
Yeah.
Not perfect, certainly, but
No.
Kind of related to rewatching, I had a really good reading week, including I very quickly blitzed rereading The Hunger Games. Still excellent. I'm very excited. And then I had another 5-star read, and I'm starting to feel like reading is going too well. Like it's just. So I read Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson, which is like a very tongue-in-cheek murder mystery that was just like told by a narrator who like is very aware of like murder mystery tropes and all of that. Like he writes how-to guides to write mystery novels. So then he ends up in one, and it ends up very funny, and I really enjoyed it. But now between The Hunger Games, the Emily Wilde book, and this one, there's like 3 books that I really loved that all have sequels where the reviews are like, it's even better, or Catching Fire I know is better. I just like, it's too good. It's going to go bad. And I feel, I don't know. It's too much. It's overwhelming.
I think actually my rom-com viewing, so I'm looking at some of the comments here. I think my rom-com viewing is maybe less egregious than some of the other genres, because I have seen Never Been Kissed and I have seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I have not seen She's All That.
What's the movie with Heath Ledger? What's that one called?
That's 10
Julia
Things I
Stiles.
Hate About You.
Yeah.
About you.
I had never seen that. I only just watched that for the first time, like a
Oh.
couple months ago.
It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen, sorry, I just Googled best rom-coms of all time. I have not seen When Harry Met Sally.
I don't think I've seen that either.
I have not seen Pretty Woman.
That one's solid. Oh, I haven't watched it in a long time. It feels like one that could definitely be held up.
I don't think I've seen Father of the Bride. It's not ringing a bell.
Oh, I watched that all the time as a kid. My mom loved that movie and the sequel.
I don't think I've seen Sleepless in Seattle. So there are definitely some kind of classic ones that I haven't seen, but I've seen a lot on this list. Never seen Bridget Jones' Diary.
I'm trying to think of like the next decade of rom-coms. Like I know they calmed down, but like what were the like? A lot of these are a little older.
Yeah. Google has a category of 90s rom-coms, which I kind of feel like was like the golden age of rom-coms.
Not a lot of com, but lots of rom. P.S. I Love You was one of my favorites.
I'm supposed to be working on a beta read, and I'm just looking at
Rom-com.
Every rom-com ever made.
I'm supposed to be revising the first 3 chapters of the book I'm querying, and my keyboard does light up, so I could do it. But I feel like I should just be looking out the window. Like,
Or you could
when
use
will-
the excuse that you have no power.
I could. If I was in a more normal brain space, I probably would. But I've been in a weirdly productive headspace the last couple
nice.
weeks. So
Excellent.
I really want to knock out that. Querying has gone a little better than it's gone the last few times I've queried, but all that really means is I've gotten some personalized rejections on the query and like a couple requests. So I want to see, since I've gotten multiple now rejections on the query, I want to try revising the pages a little bit and see if that does anything, because it's all just kind of throwing spaghetti at a wall at this point. But if I have that done, then I can draft something new.
Mm-hmm. God, that's exciting. It's the thought of drafting something new. I'm like, oh.
I know, right? What a thrill.
Luxury.
To Valerie's comment, yes, I have seen Overboard. I've seen the one with Goldie Hawn, which I think is the original. Or was there one before that?
The remake, is that the one with Anna Faris in it? I totally forgot they remade it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like fairly new,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like isn't it a reversal to where it's like it's the guy who goes overboard and not the girl.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. I didn't see it, but I remember the ads.
Does anyone else hear the crazy dinosaur noises in my background? Or hopefully you can't hear them.
Just a little.
Okay.
They don't come through as dinosaur noises, just like mysterious noises.
It's weird. Yeah, it's like weird, high-pitched, screechy, rattling sounds, and I don't know what it is, and I'm too lazy to get up and make sure it's not my house blowing up. So
Maybe
know.
your power will go out too.
actually, that's possible. Something's making not great noises out there a lot.
I am really grateful though that my keyboard like rainbow lights up so I can see everything I need to.
Oh, that's very cool.
And my mouse lights up
Pretty.
too. So
Very pretty.
shout out to Verizon, I guess. I can be on the internet right now. did not realize my dog was in the room with me. He just scared me so bad.
So I'm just poking around at NetGalley as a way to like not be productive. And I didn't realize Chuck Tingle had started putting books out under like Tor. And he has a book coming out called Bury Your Gaze. And I just like I had no idea he'd taken this big new step in his career.
I knew he'd had one traditionally published book come out.
How did it do? Was it good? I want to know.
I feel like I've heard pretty good reviews of it.
Like, is it like a solidly Chuck Tingle book or?
I think it's a horror. I mean, maybe someone should verify that because I haven't paid that close of attention, but.
Well, that's exciting. Yay for Chuck Tingle.
Good for him.
We're about coming up on an hour.
I just found a typo on the first page of this book. So it's a perfect place to end.
Well done. Before I write it down in my bullet journal, I wanted to check with Megan. I want to write Start House of Leaves. How do we feel?
I have started it, so
Is it good?
I support it. Yeah, it's interesting so far. I read the introduction to it, which I was not sure if I was supposed to read or not, but then I'm pretty sure it's called the introduction, but that's part of the narrative structure. And so the narrative structure is, here's this story, I'm introducing it to you, don't read it, you know. It's pretty good so far. I'm excited to see what happens next. The fact that the word house is blue is already unsettling.
I'm nervous to start it because I don't know. It's a daunting read. But
It's so long. I want to read it, but it's so long.
There's so much art in it that it's not as long as it looks.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be long in the way Illuminate was long. Probably longer because it's adult, but
yeah.
It's not even really that thick of a book. Oh, it's in my room. But it switches to second person right at the end of the introduction. And I was like, oh, that's something that'll unsettle me every time. We have to pause until it's daylight.
not only is it daunting, it's supposed to be a legitimately scary book. So I've just been like, not super eager to start, but I wanted to start it before the end of the month. So like,
do it. I wasn't frightened, but I was a little unsettled in the introduction.
I mean, it's just the introduction.
So I'm really excited to see where it goes. I don't know, it's different from a lot of the things I've read before. So. How did it go for everyone else?
I just finished the beta read I was doing, so now I'll let the thoughts percolate and type them up. But...
Yay!
I'm over halfway through Mockingjay.
Nice.
PETA's back, but hijacked. Man, so good.
I was gonna plot, but I wound up writing 1,600 words, so I'll take it.
Wow.
Ooh.
I've been writing so much lately. Feels good.
I made another title.
Cute.
Is that one of your patterns?
Yeah, it's the pattern that I just released. I had an order of 6 of them, so I need to make a couple more.
Very cool.
Before chat started, we were talking about probably taking the week of the Super Bowl off.
So we can all watch Taylor's Boyfriend.
Yeah. Gonna be supportive.
I was thinking it was actually like, I'm sad I'm not writing anything now because I feel like it'd be a good, like, I'll just see how much I could write during the Super Bowl. Like, wow,
Ooh,
it's
that's
on.
a good idea.
I don't know. Maybe we can do something in like the Discord or something during the Super Bowl.
That'd be fun.
Food for thought. Yeah. I'm not writing anything. It just feels like a good time to like, how much could I do while watching Taylor Swift watch something else?
The sprints could be like the downs. Sprint while the ball's in motion.
Yeah, during the actual playing.
Right, during the actual playing, and you get breaks during the commercials, and you get to watch
exactly
commercials
and eat snacks.
I like it. Actually, don't think I'm going to the usual like Super Bowl watching thing I go to every year. The other wives aren't going, so I don't have to even pretend to want to go. But like, I'm gonna miss the snacks, so maybe I will like make myself some snacks and have an evening of it.
Do it.
Gotta have snacks.
Yeah, I'm always pro snack.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's really kind of the main reason. I'm like, I won't even. But like, the host's wife is the one who does the amazing Super Bowl food spread. Like, that's not even gonna be there. Why would I?
Yeah. We're doing a different chat next week, though, right? What is that?
Rom-coms.
Rom-coms. We're going to talk about rom-coms, specifically with the bent of like writing a rom-com, but also talking about rom-coms we love throughout that. I've got my Romancing the Beat sheet printed out just for next week. So
Nice.
it's going to be fun. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. I can't believe my power hasn't come back yet. Yeah, I hope y'all have
heroine in like a gothic.
I know, yeah.
To me, it looks more like cozy writing by candlelight. Like,
but I do think I'm lagging a bit, so I'm gonna wrap us up here. Yeah, hope you all have a lovely week and that you were able to get a lot done today. Shout out to any lurkers watching this after the fact or watching but not commenting. We're really glad you're here too. And yeah, we'll see you next week to talk about rom-coms.